The last guest that we have on today's show is Nimbus. And Nimbus is one of our longtime residents. He arrived back at the end of August and has been looking for a new family ever since. Nimbus is the only DECLAWED cat on the floor right now. He's front DECLAWED. And a lot of his personality traits really are things that can stem from being DECLAWED. We do not advocate that here for a lot of reasons. I mean, first and foremost, it's not necessary. It's depriving animals of a natural act for them, which is scratching, marking their territory. It's also an amputation of their digits. So it's going to affect, they're cutting things. It's going to affect how they walk. And it can also affect their personalities. When he first arrived at the shelter, he was very, very shy. After a while, we moved him into the kitty cabana, which we often do sometimes for our very shy cats, because it can change their personalities because they now have more room to roam, so they can escape from anything that they perceive as a danger. They can go hide, they can go hide behind things, they can just run in a different direction. And Nimbus has definitely come out of his shell. It's hard to see now because he's in a strange environment with people he's not really familiar with, so he's reverted a little bit to his shy self. But in the cabana now, after just a few weeks, he comes up and he greets everyone. He's not hiding in his transition cage in his bed anymore. He's up on all of the shelves, and he plays with Smokey, one of our other shy cats that was in there. So he's really showing his personality a lot more, which is really fun and playful. You can pick him up. He wants to be petted. He rubs up against your legs. But the other downside of declawing your cat is that because they don't have that ability to scratch, sometimes they can be biters. So Nimbus is unfortunately a little shy, and he's also a bit of a nipper. When he's playing, he will use his paws to bring whatever he's playing with up to his mouth, and he will bite on that. Because a lot of times when they're playing, they're pretending to hunt, and that's the only way that he could kind of kill his prey, if you will. Nimbus has these issues, but he still deserves a loving home. Someone who maybe is cat savvy, who understands where he came from, is willing to provide him with the patience and the protection and toys that are good for him to play with, and a little bit of training into what is good manners. He is a lovely, lovely boy.